Hey everyone, I'm Ultimate456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 28 of Let's Platinum Demon Souls Remake. Alright, so since last time, like I said, I made my way back here to this sort of slums type section of the Valley of Defilement. Let's see if we can get through this time. Late moon grass. Okay, so we're going to try and be, fairly careful and also, not die. I think, I was looking back at the death that I had and I was like, man, I got really unlucky because that guy attacked me as soon as I got up. And I just had no way of getting away. Okay, careful. Good, 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 good. Wow. Yeet! That was so... that was so good. I actually couldn't see him. Alright, so... I'm not going to make the same mistake. Alright, you. Over here. Turn around. Just keep an eye out. Be aware of your surroundings. Hey, my body. Yoink. Alright, now, are there any more? I could go over the top. Yeah, let's do that instead. Let's go over the top. So if I go down here, there's one on this corner here. There's another two. I'm probably going to try and throw a cloak on in a moment. Just to make life a little bit easier. 1, 2... Yeah, there's another one there. It's cloak. He hasn't seen me yet, so I'm gonna assume that he definitely won't see me with the cloak. Nor did he hear me making all that noise. I heard someone. Where are you? No. No. There's one over there praying. Hang on a sec. Okay. Hey, those dog enemies. Actually, to be honest, the dogs look really, really similar to the... Oh, okay. Run, 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 run. Run, run, or you'll be well done. Alright. Let's grab that. Hello? No. Good, good, good. I'm gonna throw my cloak back on. Now, this is the poison guy. I think the reason he's colored like that is because he's like a shaman, magician type enemy. I can still feel the controller vibrating very slightly, and I feel like before, I could definitely tell it was vibrating when that shaman type enemy used the poison attack on me. I was like, alright, that makes sense. Like the game's, or the controller's trying to say, hey, you're getting poisoned by sort of vibrating. But when I'm just kind of walking through this area, I'm is it just the general area? Maybe it's trying to just give off the idea of how it would feel, the noxious fumes of this area. All right, now you guys stay right, yeah, stay right there. Oh, I didn't think I'd get all three, but I'm happy I did. Hang on, one of these. Yep, just keep staying right there. And I don't care. And I don't care. Alright, one more. I'm not even going to risk it. I'm just going to kill him straight out. Alright, brilliant. I think that is the vast majority of the enemies in this section. Ah, I had the Sodden ring on the whole time. Hang on. Let's throw that Avarice ring back on. What's this one? A Shotel. That weapon's come up before. I believe, actually, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that weapon is in Resident Evil as well, number 5, I think, at the very beginning. Some of the zombies use it. Really, it's one of those weapons that's makes you think about how violent humans can be. Because I mean, it's like a sword. Yeah, okay, that's just stab, slash, slice, cut, whatever. But this one is rip and tear and shred and poke. Cleave, rend, eviscerate. We have a lot of words for basically the same thing, eh? Alright, hang on. Rotten arrows. Now, how am I going to get you? He's in a perfect... You know what? No, I'm not even risking it. We're going to fresh spice, and we're going to hit you with about... let me try flame toss, see which one does more. Okay, I think that was exactly the same. I think Flame Toss costs less though, so I'll use that. Beautiful. I can see one more over there, so I am going to Which way do I want to go? I don't want to get caught short, so no, that's not the right thing to say. I don't want to get caught dead. And let's do Sodden Ring again. Alright, let's quickly grab this. Then we're going to go over here. Climb up here. That's fine. That guy can swing his little heart out. Good, good. Did I see something? Oh, I thought I saw one of those, like, bee enemies flying towards me. Faint Stone Shard. And, alright, so there's a few items over there which I will grab momentarily. I just want to absolutely make sure that I've got pretty much every enemy killed in this section, so that way I don't have to worry about anything else. Did I see? Yeah, I see you. Poorly timed, but that's okay. I got my Adjudicator shield on, it's going to heal me. Okay, there's actually something I want to talk about. I did a little bit more research into the Black Phantom enemy that appears in 3.1 on Pure Black World Tendency, and I kind of might want to take him out. And the main reason is because apparently for defeating him, you get a weapon known as, it's either a phosphorant pole or a phosphorescent pole. This is very good. I'm going to use this in a moment. And it is quite a useful weapon based on like my stats and everything. And I think it actually might be quite possibly like one of the best weapons in the game from what I read about it. I haven't actually managed to get it on my practice just yet. I'm getting pretty close to it. But I think it might be something that I want to go for. So I may choose to go back and defeat him sooner rather than later. But for right now, let's just keep things the way we are. The Crescent Falcon is still real good. So yeah, okay, that's right. Now I'm just gonna have a look around here. I think this is all like Dark Moon grass and stuff. Yeah, so Dark Moon grass. That's okay that we're poisoned. We've got still a bunch of Noble's Lotus left. Nothing over there. Yeah, still got 12 left. Probably grab a few more before we finish up. I'm going to unpoison myself in a moment. I believe there's only a few more of those depraved enemies left. So let's unpoison myself. There's an item over there. Sorry if I'm running around a little bit all over the place. This area is one of those where it might be like you might be better off just playing it yourself, or like watching the video and then getting like a feel for what the area generally looks like, then going through it yourself slowly, and then that way you get that mental map in your head and you know exactly where you're going to go. Okay, I heard a pot smash. I think you're over here, aren't you? There you are. Stay right there. Beautiful. Oh, hello. Okay, good. Any more? Oh, no. Okay. Whew. Man, they're really unfair. Like, I'm glad that I didn't die. Like, super glad that I didn't die. But it would have been very mean. Actually, you know what? Before I'm stupid, let's heal. Yeah, I think this armor set looks really nice. It's still not like great, but you know, it's unique. Can be on one of those runway shows. Those things have always confused me. They have like those runway shows like, this is the latest fashion trend. I'm like, I have never seen anyone wearing anything even close to what you're showing me in public ever. So, okay. I mean, I've probably seen like a handful of people in my life wearing just very unique clothing, but if I had to be honest, still almost like nothing like what I see occasionally. And obviously I don't watch those things all the time. It's just sometimes, you know, you're walking past the screen and it's like, oh, okay. Wow, that was cool. I just like slid down this thing. It's like, whee! Alright, alright, so the only place we have left to go is here. Oh, actually, let me just point this out. So this is the boss right here, actually. This is the end of the stage. The boss is through that fog gate. But we're going to come back in a moment because we want to go this way. Remember that the most important thing that we want to do right now is open up that shortcut. Because should we die to the boss, we have to do the entire stage all over again. However, should we open up the shortcut first, we'll be just fine. Oh, it'll still be a run back, but nowhere near as much with the shortcut. Alright, so I'm going to jump down there in a moment, but I just want to make sure that that thing is far enough away. Yeah, it looks like it's not going to be anywhere near me. Don't you cast your poison cloud. What? I can feel the controller. Ah, stay away. The area that he cast the poison cloud in is, well, up there, but it's probably on the other axis as well. Like, the closer I get to this, it'll probably activate. Oh, okay, so, oh, well, I was talking about Shaman. I had forgotten about that part, yeah. So I guess that's what it is. Hey, look, let's walk the plank. Sodden ring? Yes, I still got the sodden ring. Alright, let's quickly jump down. And let's go over here. Alright, shortcut time. Yeah, so for killing that guy, you get the Shaman set. I was also thinking, I mean, we haven't really seen the particular character that I'm referring to yet, but I was thinking in one of the previous episodes I defeated that slug-like enemy, and it dropped the gear, the dull gold set, which is the chest piece that I'm currently wearing. And it's to do with Maiden Estrella, and they keep saying, oh, she's evil, and she's this, and she's that. I'm wondering if the real Maiden Estrella, like, got transformed into that slug or something, and that's why her set is on it, you know what I mean? Like, because I don't, obviously, I never really, like, follow the lore of these games. I could, it would just take me a long time, because I'd have to, like, you know, find every item, make sure I'm reading everything that the characters are saying, analyzing it, maybe even writing it down. That's kind of how I did Final Fantasy, by literally just, like, reading the lines of dialogue over and over and over again to kind of get an idea of potentially what the characters were trying to get across, and also trying to infer any extra information from that. But with this one, you'd have to do that for all the character dialogue, you'd have to do it for all the item descriptions, and then kind of build the rest of the world out in your head. Just having a look there. And Maiden Estrella is one of those characters where it's like, you know how, like, when you're watching shows, like, you can obviously, well, a lot of the times the bad guy, or, you know, the bad guy is obvious, kind of like an example would be like in Lion King, right? If you look at Scar, his character design versus that of Mufasa's is like, you look at him and it's supposed to tell even like a very young child, it's like, that's the bad guy. How do you know? Well, look at how he's designed. He's got like this these black tones all over, and like far darker like hair and all this kind of stuff. Like just these little things that yeah, there you are. These little things that kind of give you the notion of like, he's the one to not be trusted. So when I hear the word or the name Maiden Estrella, and I'm like, that sounds like a one of the good guys, but they're saying she's evil and she's bad. So either that's the case, or the real, or there's like a fake one, you know? I mean, they've pulled it before with the fake Iosefka in Bloodborne, so could be something like that. But like I said, I don't really follow it to the T. If I did, it would be pretty cool to examine that, but yeah, I just don't have... I think my interest is very cursory, so I'm not going to go too deep into it. Alright, we got the Murden Hammer there, as well as the Regenerator's Ring. This is one other thing to note, if I'm not mistaken. You can climb back up here, and that allows you... So I'm basically at the beginning of the level, and we've opened up the shortcut successfully. Okay, we have enough time to take out the boss, so I'm just going to have a look at that Murden Hammer. Let me have a look. Where is it? Oh, no, I can't, because in my storage. And I got a second Regenerator's Ring, which we've already explored before. Let's use a Noble's Lotus, and let's put the Fragrant Ring on while I run back, just for a little bit of extra MP regen. Oh, actually, speaking of that, the other reason why the weapon is really good, that phosphorescent or phosphorant pole or whatever it was called, is it has mana regen as well, but apparently the best in the game, which is like good because it links up with the Crescent Falcon's mana regen as well. I mean, not that I'd use both, but just the fact that it has that as well makes it really good for magic builds. It does require, I believe, 16 strength and 16 dexterity, which, you know, it's only, what, 6 points, so it's doable. And I have, yeah, I'm only a few levels less than what I am in the practice. I think I said it was like level 70 on practice in one episode. I think I'm wrong about that. I think I was like 60 or something. I don't know. Or if I think about it like this, 58. Actually, no, probably a little bit more than that. I can't remember exactly. All right, that didn't really help. Let's go fresh spice. All right, this boss is, it's a little challenging, to be honest. It's, let me just think. So I don't think it can poison us. I actually don't know if its attacks do magic damage, because that would be really good. But the way I like to do this is just use maybe Fragrant Ring is good for this, and then switch to Ring of Avarice. Because I don't see, like, there's really nothing else that I could use. Maybe Clever Rat's Ring, but yeah. Maybe Poison Resist. You just basically have to keep moving the entire time. Flame Toss is pretty good, and I guess Regen is pretty good. I'll use Cloak just because, but I don't think it's going to help. Alright, let's give this a shot. Alright, this is the Dirty Colossus. So you can use either Flame Toss. Alright, so he fires those things at you, and you've got to kind of like keep moving to avoid them. If you attack at the wrong time, use these to block his attacks. And if you can get close as well, you can destroy pieces of his body, like I already have. He hasn't got too much health, but still significant. Roll. If you can get the timing down, it's not too bad. Okay, he's gonna explode. Okay, this is going well so far. Come on. Alright, we got it. Oh, hang on. Now we got it. Quickly, Ring of Avarice. Dirty Colossus's trophy. Ring of Avarice. How much did we get? We got 44,000 again. Okay, so it was very similar to the old hero. I don't think I necessarily remembered the old heroes. I think I was probably thinking of that, to be honest. Alright, that was pretty good. It can go quite poorly. From my recollection of what happened in practice, because I did lose to this boss fight I think once or twice. It appears that being closer is far more valuable than further away, because if you're further away, he will just keep hitting you with those like bugs. He just keeps like firing at you like with his Mega Man arm, some bug attacks. And when he's closer, he just kind of has this really predictable. When you're closer, he just has this kind of really predictable pattern. So I think that is probably the way to go. Let me just check something here, because I was like, is this one of those things where the developers didn't texture this area well because they didn't expect players to really go here, or am I just... No, that's alright, yeah. Sometimes in video games you get into like corners. I do this all the time. I can't remember who it was. Oh, wasn't it that... it's not Peter Molyneux, it's the other one. I think from like Double Fine Games or something. I can't remember exactly which one it was. He kind of looks like Kevin Smith almost. Yeah, Kevin Smith, not Kevin James. And he was saying like whenever he plays video games, the very first thing he does is try and break them. I think it was him. And then you're like, oh yeah, video games are just like created by developers, so there's going to be mistakes here and there. And so I do the same thing. I like look for corners where I think the developers are not going to have, textured the area very well, because it's like, oh, nobody's going to go there. We don't need to do anything about it. And then you check and it's like, wow, that looks terrible. All right, cool. Did I? Oh, no, I didn't read that because it wasn't there. All right, so we're done. Beautiful. We got through the Valley of Defilement. It only took us 3 episodes, but we got through it. Fantastic. All right, so we're going to end things here. Let's use the Eroded Demon Soul, I believe it was called. to get the Acid Cloud ability. I'm just going to quickly check something. I don't believe we can get anything from Saint Urbain with it, but let's just double check. No. I am going to grab Second Chance though. I forgot that Second Chance it's the only thing that you need to use that soul for in terms of like spells and miracles. The old hero soul or whatever it was called. So yeah, I'll pick up Second Chance now. And we'll grab Acid Cloud. I haven't used this one really yet too much, but it could be useful. It's probably just a more powerful Poison Cloud. Alright, so that completes, let's see, we did 4... Yeah, we did 4-2, we did 5-2, we did 1-2, and we did 3-2, which only leaves 2-2. So now we're gonna do now we're gonna do 2-2. Let's quickly grab, you know what, I am gonna prepare for that weapon, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, that's pretty good. And what I'll quickly do, because this game loads so fast, is jump into here. This is the great thing about, to be honest, they harped on about load times for the PS5 so much when, you know, the console was scheduled to come out, or when they were trying to say, hey, this is what it's going to have, this and that, this, that, and the other. I need more. Wait. Yeah, I need more. And I remember there was like an Australian games journalist guy who worked on a show that we had for a little while, and he was like saying like, what is it with all this talk about like the incessant, I can't remember his exact words, but this incessant notion that load times are like the bane of gamers' existence. But to be honest, it is pretty sweet when a game loads this fast. So I can't say that they were completely wrong. But maybe the marketing was a little weird at the time. I don't know. There's a lot of things that end up changing after enough time has passed and people have had a chance to experience every part of it. All right, I'm going to leave things there and we'll continue next time. So I want to thank you all for watching episode 28 of Let's Platinum Demon Souls Remake. My name is Ultima456. You're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.